Welcome to the Community Clicks training videos. Today we're discussing sales. Now in the previous video we had discussed the difference between sales leads and sales. That sales leads was the process leading up to a contract being signed. Now we're discussing the fact that that contract is being signed and it is now in a sales process from beginning to completion. So we're in the South Rock Test 1 individual contact, and let's pull up the sales icon here. This will populate with any previous sales that the South Rock Test 1 contact has, and we will see there's a number of them that are in various stages here. We have a magazine ad for the summer of 2018, which was a quarter page. That was being paid at $110 per month, and that was completed. The history, and then of course going over to our icon where we can edit that. We have the magazine ad for the fall of 2018, which was a full page. That was $1,000 per quarter. We can see that $1,000 per quarter here. That was completed. We also have a digital and social media bronze package. That was being paid $120 per month, and that's incomplete because that package is still progressing throughout this year of 2018. Now, what I would suggest is when you are completing these sales, that you would change this if they had chosen to take that option of purchasing that on a monthly basis for that quarter, which would be the 3 months in that quarter, that you would go back in and actually change this on a monthly basis. And let's edit this so this is going to show up correctly here, because this would not be $110 per month for the entire year. That would have been $110 per month for that magazine quarter, correct? So let's go in and just change that. We'll edit that sale. And let's change that to per quarter. And that would be $330 per quarter. And let's update that. And that's been updated successfully. And we will see that this has not populated here properly yet. So let's go up and refresh the page at the very top of your information bar. Click a refresh little half circle, and we'll see that now has populated correctly here. So this is now a truer representation of what's happening this year for your sales. So in per your quarters, you had 330, you had $1,000, and you've got an ongoing $120 per month. And again, if you wanted to transfer this over, and you could change this because you're in the fall or the winter season now, and you want to change this as what's been adding up for the year, you could quickly go in and edit that, move that $330 from a quarter over to an annual basis, and that would populate for what you've created in sales for the year. So different options as to how you would like to view this on your particular contact status, and that would pull through into, if you were to go into your top history bar or information bar here with your sales for your entire population base of your contact sales, that would populate into that area as well for you. So in the sales, we have basically two ways to create that sale. We can create a new sale in this contact, or we can go back to the sales leads process, which is what we had discussed in the previous video. So let's just go back and refresh our memories there with the sales leads. So we have a sales lead here of a fall magazine for a full page. So let's just change that into and convert that to a sale. So if we click on Convert to Sale, we choose who that was assigned to for the sale. And if that, again, is an inside salesperson or yourself as a licensee, the status of this. And let's put this down as a complete. Take out incomplete. You have the estimated completion date if this was an incomplete. And if you did not want to delete this out of this sales lead area, then you could click this box. I think it's much cleaner to have two separate areas, and so you would like to take that out, so just leave that box unticked, and let's convert that sale lead to a sale. And you could go in and view that individual project if you wanted to. Let's look at it in the entirety here. So this is our South Rock Test 1. And now you're seeing this as a grayed out area that's been moved out of that sales lead, and that will remove itself once you go into a different area. So let's look at it in our sales area there now. And we can see that that's now been added in as a $1,000 per quarter. That's completed. And that's been added in now. So the other option is to create a new sale without, if you have not put this in through the sales lead process, and possibly just because this is an existing client and you're creating just a new sale for that, you could come in and fill out the information boxes here for the title, the details, the value that you would choose for that, the timing of that value, who it's assigned to, the completion date, the sales status of that, and if you'd like to add this project to your calendar, and then you would create that, and that would be added into your sales field. So a really wonderful way to be able to see at a glance what is in your sales statuses for on one-time basis, on a daily basis, per week, per month, per quarter, per year. And as I mentioned before, you can be editing these and changing these over if this is a completed one and you now want to see all these completed monthly ones now added in on an annual basis. You can just go back, edit this, and instead of having that per quarter, because that's completed now for that quarter, you can change that over and add that in so you can see your total sales volumes for the year. And going up to your top information bar here, if you'd like to look at your entire sales for your entire group of contact database, then you can go up and click on the sales icon in the dark gray area, and this will pull up all of the contacts that have contributed to your sales. So you have South Rock Test 5, South Rock Test 1, South Rock Test 1. So this will populate with all of the contacts, and you can also filter this down by who this was assigned by, who this was assigned to. So if you want to see all the sales that were assigned to your inside salesperson, you could filter this down and click on that person's name in this assigned to box. And you can click on the sales status here to see if these are incomplete or complete sales. And of course, results per page. So play around with this and get a good idea of what your sales are. And if you've got any questions at all regarding how to populate this, or questions about the difference between a sale or a sale lead, please give us a call or shoot us off an email. And this completes the basic training videos. We've talked about contacts, the history, sales leads versus sales, how to create tasks, and what that would look like on your calendar. Feel welcome to go in and revisit any of the training videos, and we hope you enjoy your process of using your CRM through Community Clicks Media Group.